Hi, this is Miss Boyd, and this is another tutorial. Today we are going to talk about Britannica School. You have two options in Clever. You can type it in, or you could look for the little icon in Clever. Now we're into the portal. You have an option, elementary, middle, or high school reading level. Let's stick with middle school for today. And let's look at Britannica School as a companion to Google. Today, we're going to do a simple search. We're going to type in Indigenous People, Peoples Holiday, Indigenous Peoples Day Holiday, excuse me. And we're going to see what kind of results we're going to get. Now, you have some options. You can look at articles, you can look at images, you can look at videos, and you can look at a couple other things like the dictionary, the web's best sites, primary sources, lesson plans. We'll talk about that later, teachers, in another video. But today we're going to look at articles. So we're going to look at the article for Indigenous Peoples Day. Now, I really like this new tool that they've embedded in. You can use the arrows and you can kind of scan through the article instead of scrolling down on the page by just clicking the right little icon button there. And you can read about the topic. And then you can click the down button and jump right to the article. Use a slider to read the entire brief article about that particular person. You can also scroll from left to right. You can also view the video right there in that particular box. There are a lot of vocabulary words that are highlighted in blue throughout this article. And if you're not familiar with some of those words, only thing you have to do is just click on that word. So let's look at South Dakota. And here we have the same type of setup, but this time it gives us some quick facts about South Dakota, the state flag, the capital, the population, the total area. These are just basic information about that particular state. And then we're going to look at one more before we leave this part. Let's look at Columbus Day. Indigenous peoples holiday was replaced a couple of years ago. And it used to be called Columbus Day. So some people still call it Columbus Day, but it's not anymore. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. So this is the entire entry, and you always know it's the end of the article when you see a green star. When you see a green star, that's when you know it's over. The entire article is over. Now, the little help guide over here, when you want to cite your sources, you click on cite. Your teacher will tell you if it's going to be APA or MLA citation style. You just copy and paste this. Instead of just saying, I got it from the internet, you need to copy and paste this section because it's something that a tool that you're going to be using heavily in high school. You can save your content if you'd like. As you can see, I've saved this before because sometimes you're working on a project and you have to go back to it several times. So when you save it correctly, you can go right back to it. And this is our article. But the nice thing about this, kids, is that you will remember that we have different reading levels. We're in the elementary reading level. So if you find that the middle school reading level is a little tough, only thing you have to do is click the one over there on the far left hand side, and you can read on a elementary level, Or you can also have the article read to you by clicking on the play button at the bottom. Now, because of the recording and how this is set up, I can't record it. But for your information, students, there's a section in here that helps you with your research projects. And educators, I will talk with you later. There's lesson plans in here that are very helpful to you in terms of lesson plans aligned with our state standards. So, this is Britannica School. If you need any additional help, I will stop by your classroom and give you and your students more help to make this an enjoyable experience and have students use this as a companion to Google. Bye for now.